The live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc. Welcome back, more Metroid. In the last episode, we went up to the top of Brinstar, got the very suit, a missile tank, and an energy tank, and we're here with 11 missiles and 30 health, or energy, excuse me, in Norfair. And in this episode, we already got the 2 missile tanks that were this way, I believe. So we are going to be heading down this way. Yeah, roundabout sentences. Oh, okay, get that. Okay. So yeah, we're going to want to grind on... I know I said in the last episode you don't really need to grind on health as much anymore when you have the various suit, but when you're starting the game with 30 health, it's an idea. Unless you're doing what I'm doing with that one missile tank we left behind in Brinstar. In the original recording, I actually, actually got, that energy tank sooner. Because I thought, well, I assume they want you to get that right now. But then I thought, it's probably better to just go with my original plan, just to make things a little bit easier on ourselves. Because, well, getting drops from, well, just... This game's not that hard, but I feel like, but when you abuse the password system, not abuse the password system, but just kind of take falls and, when you have to take L's when you have to take falls to win, or take falls to rise, then that's just the way I'm playing. At least for this game. So, what you want to do here is you want to head up this way. Well, actually, there's nothing required this way. You just have to you just want to go this way if you want to get a ton of missile tanks. Let's head through here. Now we have these jellyfish things. Sometimes the jellyfish won't jump as high as they should be, and I don't know if that could be a problem or not. But if it is for you, I don't know, let me know in the comments. I can probably give you information how to fix it. Or I can just tell you right now. Just reset the game. It might work. Now we have this jellyfish right here, and what you want to do is you want to freeze it in kind of a... Actually, no, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to just stand right here and freeze it right there. And then you want to use your bombs to get in here. There you go. And we have the seahorse things, and thank goodness well, I shouldn't say thank goodness they are shooting at me, but you know, it feels like cheating if they don't. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Get out of that, get out of that. Okay, I know we have the various suit, but we're not totally invincible. Okay. Now you went ahead in here. And like I said, these things are guaranteed to hit you through the door. And in here we have... the ice beam. Why did they put the ice beam here? You're required to... I don't know why they bothered to put the ice beam right here, because you're required to use the ice beam to get through here. And... not to mention, I think... yeah, you're just... I guess you could go another way around to get it, but... it's just easier to go this way. I really think it's better just to get the ice beam that's in Brinstar. So, what you want to do is you want to blast through here. And we got these jelly ball enemies, and what they're going to do is they're going to bounce around the room, and you can freeze them and use missiles on them. I would recommend you do that. It's good if you want to get a ton of health. Because they do drop, because like the jellyfish and like the rippers, and the, those things that come from the ceiling, they can drop a lot of health. Now, the Ripper enemies in here that are a little bit indistinguishable, the way you know if you can use missiles on them to kill them is if you can actually, like, if they actually make, like, a pow sound when you hit them with the beam. And there we go. Now they're doing that. Okay. So, what we want to do is, Oh, this can be a little bit difficult. You want to do one... You want to time your jumps accordingly to get up on top of these crumble blocks. Or just breakable blocks. Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Jump! Ow. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. You can also jump on this guy to make it a little easier on you. That's what the ice beam is for, after all. Okay, jump, land on something. Okay, there we go. That part may be a little bit tricky to go through if you don't have the ice beam, but we do. There we go, ton of health. Okay, you want to blast through here. Like I said, there's nothing required in here, it's just a bunch of missile tanks. And there you go, missile tank. Which is good because we are actually using quite a lot of our missiles now, so we want to be a bit careful. And beyond that is another missile tank. And another one of these guys. Okay. Alright, now I wanna get stuff from this stuff. Yeah, there we go. And now in here, like I said, you can definitely go through this way. I just prefer to go that way. What you want to do is you want to bomb one of these. It's usually the one that has like the 4 bubbles that you can bomb through, and usually it's going to be like on like the side of the in the corner, if you know what I mean. Okay, ooh. Now, head through here. We have another jellyfish. And over here we have... There's gonna be another enemy in here. So, oh, I guess... Oh, yeah. Sometimes they don't spawn. Yeah, this is an NES game. We have another missile tank. And we have another missile tank! And we have another missile tank! Yes, 3 missile tanks right next to each other. Only an NES-troid. Or Nestroid, I guess as they call it. And there is nothing we can get... Oh, well, there is a breakable block in here. Reuse source material! But then again, that's all they could do in these days. I was about to say in these games, but like... In these days of these games, if you know... Alright, so we got 5 missile tanks in here. I believe that brings our missile tank count to... excuse me. I believe that brings our missile tank count... I believe that brings our missile count to... 45, I think? Yeah. Yeah, in this game you can't really see like how many. I don't think it was until Metroid Prime 2 that you actually like, well, that you could actually like have it constantly see what your max amount of missiles is. But in Metroid Fusion you could pause the game to see how many you have, but it wouldn't show it in like the HUD, which is satisfactory. And there we go. Now that we now that we got those missile tanks, we want to head all the way back down here. So I believe the high jump boots are where we got the high jump boots by going down there, but we never went through here. In here, there's just a couple of missile tanks. It looks similar to the excuse me. It looks similar to the area we go to when we first get the Bird Star, or Norfair, excuse me. And we have these enemies. Be careful, these enemies are kind of mean. They move a lot faster than the ones we find in Bird Star. Come on. Get out of that. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, we have a lot of these guys. Okay. Ice beam. Okay. There you go. That's what the ice beam is for. Freeze these guys. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. Wait. There we go. Give me that. Okay, now they should be coming out of this soon. Yeah. It's kind of erratic when they're actually going to come out of it, but they will, eventually. Okay. Oh, wait. Hey, that wasn't fair. You know what? Freeze it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I should have used a missile on it. Oh, it's still going. Freeze it. And I think it only one more shot to do it. Yeah, there we go. And it didn't even drop anything. That was a waste. Okay, so. Or I think what you want to do is you want to bomb up here. There you go. And there you go. Now, okay. You see that jellyfish right there? Don't kill it. Instead, I would recommend you actually, I would recommend you kill this so it doesn't give you problems. You want to, I think you want to stand on this, and then use the ice beam to freeze that. Then hop up here, and go through here. That is, and get up here. That is the only way you can get up here to my knowledge. Well, unless you can sequence break it. I will say, oh, by the way, right here we have, energy, we have more missiles. And we have more missiles coming up, so I'm going to, there's just one more missile tank coming up. I want to say real quick that Metroid is pretty much like a speedrunner's paradise right here. Because every single game always keeps track of your time, how long you take to beat the game. And there's in every Metroid game, there's always all sorts of neat little tricks you can do to shave off time. I don't think Metroid 1 has all that many glitches you can do to shave off as much time as possible. But I wouldn't know anyway because I am not a speedrunner, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of speedrunning in general. Like, I have respect for people who do speedruns, but I'm just not one of those. I'm just not one of those who really does that. Okay, wait, hold on. Give me that! Okay. I think it might be an idea if you freeze that, and then, just so it doesn't bother you trying to get into the, into the tunnel here. I think there's actually some points where a Ripper can actually follow you into one of these tunnels and, like, repeatedly damage you, but I don't remember. I wouldn't put it past this game, though, even though I don't remember. Yeah. You know what? I gotta get on top of this thing and lay bombs on it. And he's like, I'm screwed. There I go. Okay. I kinda quit getting hit by stuff, jeez. Can you guys hear me clacking the buttons in the background? You know what that reminds me of? Okay, okay, it doesn't remind me of how much how annoying it is to avoid these enemies, but it reminds me of when I was visiting my grandpa. We got fired up his old NES, and we played. That's what I mean by hitting the button twice by accident. We booted up his old NES, and we played Super Mario Brothers. And like when it was his turn to play, he was like smashing those buttons. Like, I guess it's been a while for him since he played too. He's a big fan of Super Mario RPG as well. Okay, so now what we want to do is bomb right here. Well, I mean, you saw the last two 2 episodes ago. I mean, this is where we went to get the high jump. And we're actually going to be going there right now, through this door. If you were to keep going down, however, you would actually find yourself at one of the boss's lairs, where you can find one of the 3 bosses of this game, including the final boss. So if, you can go down there if you want, but I would recommend you follow my lead, and, well, if it's your first playthrough, I recommend you, follow your own lead. But I'm going to head where we got the high jump. Ooh, get in here before it can shoot us again. I'm gonna head where we got the high jump, and we're gonna head this way because there's a lot more missile tanks we can get, and a super helpful item we can get. Trust me, you're gonna want this item. Even if you're getting the very suit or whatever, you're gonna want to get this item. Or even if you're not going for 100% is what I mean. Ooh, okay. Oops, didn't mean to pause there. There we go. And I think there's going to be a couple of these. There's another one. I shot it the wrong way. Okay, so freeze that. Freeze that. Get on that. Get on that. Alright, here we have these tiny bubbles that you can't destroy, but you can walk on. And, oh, of course they would put that jerk down there. And it can't get us, yes. And there we go, there was actually something beyond the high jump. And we have another one of those things. So, next we wanna... No, the jellyfish blocked my way. I was trying to get that, the bubble. The jelly ball. Get it. Get it. Get the bubble. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this thing to unfreeze, and then I'm gonna go through. Oh, okay. Okay, Alright, we have a purple one of these things, so it takes more hits, obviously. Or maybe the red one takes more hits. I don't know. I don't know the enemies in Norfair as well as I know the ones in Brinstar. Ooh! Now, in here, you wanna blast up here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Perfect. And through here, check it out. Whenever you hear this, it means we're getting a new item soon. So many sprites on screen, so much slowdown. And here we get this. Yeah, did you see that symbol there? That is the Metroid symbol that we got. Yes, we just have an emblem that shows that we are a Metroid player. That we live in the world of Metroid. The world of ZBs. Or Zebeth. But what that actually is the screw attack. This allows you to tear through enemies by just screwing. Like, just flipping. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is really useful because like I said, you can defeat enemies really easily with the use of this. Can you actually... Okay, not that one. You can't really use it easily like, in that first room. Oh, by the way, if you want to go, if you don't want to, if you want to say take a little shortcut, you can bomb right here and you can go, go down without having to go around. But I'm gonna go around just to show it's here. These annoying jelly bubble enemies with the screw attack, we could just tear them right up. Yet they're doing a pretty good job avoiding my attacks. It's like a screensaver, the block that goes around the screen. Like it's like the 3D flower box. Oh, You guys remember Windows XP screensavers? Those were the best. I remember I used to play with them all the time. The 3D pipes. Actually, the 3D maze was always my favorite one. Okay. Next where we want to go is, there's a door right here, so we can head through here. You can also take out the, You can also take out the, rippers and the red rippers and the red jellyfish by screw attacking as well. You don't necessarily need the missiles. Pretty much anything you can beat with missiles, you can also beat with screw attack. Pretty much. I think the final boss is the only one you can't. Alright, and this area, the screw attack area we got is right above us, so if you want to take a shortcut, you can do that. Oh, you're not getting a cheap shot on me this time! Alright, we have these things that kind of look like green frosted cakes. What do these look like to you? I mean, you can break them. And I like how the seahorse turns, or I guess the acid horse turns, like, white when it gets frozen. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This jellyfish, you can beat it with the screw attack. And yeah, that makes these guys a lot less of a problem as well. And remember, if you don't collect the pickup they drop, they won't respawn. They won't respawn again, or at least until it disappears, or you pick it up. Oh, actually, what you want to do here is you want to wait for this thing to get closer, and then oh wait, no, you don't need to do that. You want to do this. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking there. Blast through here. And there you go. How you get back is by getting on top of this. Oh. Now, in here, it looks like a dead end, but if you bomb right here, or not, is it here? Yeah, it is here. Bomb right here and go down. You can go secret passage, and apparently some acid in this game is actually not blazing hot. It's just warm, like a hot spring. But in Norfair, any hot spring would probably, even something that's warm would just be a bit too hot because Norfair is the fiery region of ZBs after all. After all, that wasn't a voice crack. What was it? It was a voice. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Get through here, you wanna blast through that, and there we go. Oh, okay. And there you go, energy tank. Alright, and now it's gonna be a long trek getting back because that was all that was here. So I guess I'll meet you guys under the area where we got the screw attack, and I guess I'll show you the shortcut as well. I don't know why I'm picking these energies up. I don't need those. I need those though. All right, meet you guys there. Oh yeah, and I mentioned this area right here. To get out of here, you actually want to go up here and bomb through that. That's gonna destroy that rock though, so be careful. There you go. That's what this was for. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and we're back! Okay. So the shortcut is you do, well, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Oh, okay, that was bad. But long story short, up there is where the screw attack was, so, So if you didn't want to go through this ordeal over here, then you didn't have to. But actually, if you want to get everything in this game, you might have had to go through this ordeal. Oh, okay. Now, in here, this lava is also warm. So, what you want to do is you want to bomb one of these out. It may be a little tough to see where you are. It's not that one, it's this one. There you go. Yeah. Now, the screw attack isn't as easy to use on enemies that are kind of bound to walls or the floor. Like, it's still possible, but it's a little bit more difficult. Okay. Hey, this lava is also fake. Does that mean there's something in here? Nope, it's just bubble. I'm Bubble Boy. I'm Bubble Boy. I don't want to be a Bubble Boy! Okay, that was a terrible impression. I don't want to be a Bubble Boy! Yeah, that's someone. Oh, this area. Okay. I actually want to issue a special warning here in this area where it kind of looks like, tadpole eggs almost. Okay, I was trying to screw those guys. This area where it kind of looks like tadpole eggs, there's actually going to be an area where if you fall into it, you're basically screwed. You'll see in a second. I'm going to make special note of it. And, I'm going to make special note of it. You know what? I'm going to missile these guys. There you go. I think it's this area right here. And you know what? I want to make sure this guy doesn't cause us problems either. Okay, it's not here. It's in the next room, I think. But there is something waiting for us in here as well. So, what I want to do is I want to bomb one of these out. And there you go. Oops. Okay, I think this is where it is. Oh, come on, screw it. Jeez, let's have the ice beam for... Well, we're not going to have the ice beam for very much longer, though. Here we have a missile tank. So, there's two of these down here. And there we go, 2 missile tanks. So we have plenty of missiles now. I don't think we're going to have many missile troubles for a while. Okay, yeah. Nothing else in here, so I'll meet you guys back. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ooh. Oh, wait. My feet were stuck inside it. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There you go. Now, in here, I think is where it's gonna be. Hope I'm right. Pause the game, it just looks like, woo! There we go. Using the screw tech can save missiles too, because okay, this area. I'm going to kill this guy so he doesn't make heck for us. This area right here. You see this little column right here of these eggs, these egg things? Well, I wanted to let you know something. I'm going to jump in the lava right here. And I'm going to try to jump out. My feet do not go as high as those pillars. See? I can't even screw to get higher than it. If you fall in between these 2 pillars right here, you are screwed. You cannot jump high enough, and you cannot get out. You can never get out. So whatever you do, when you're going through here, tread carefully. Fire your ice beam ahead of you, because I think there might be one of those bubble things in here. If you fall in there, you are, well, you're gonna be a toasted Samus, basically. I think if you fall in here, you're screwed as well. So don't fall in there either. Just don't fall in the lava in this area. Watch me accidentally do it. Don't fall in here. There you go. Okay, we're good. And I like how and if these guys aren't shooting at you, you have been a blessed soul. Pick that thing up, dude. What? Okay, that was weird. I couldn't pick it up for a second. Alright, in here. Now, by bomb right here, we can actually see more of the body of these seahorse things. They pretty much turn wherever you are. Alright, get through here. And check this out. Oh, I almost dropped my controller. My NES controller just always slides off my lap. It gets kind of annoying. Now, open this up. Oh, okay. This is the wave beam. The wave beam, well, it's not as useful for navigation as the ice beam is, but it's special in its own way because not only does it do double damage than what the power beam does, it can penetrate through walls, and it can also hit enemies at your feet level. Unfortunately, it may fail to hit stuff sometimes due to its erratic nature, as you can see. So just be warned about that. Alright, beat this thing with the screw attack. And there we go. Unfortunately, there may be some areas that you won't be able to access with the wave beam and not the ice beam, but I'll be sure to make special note of that when it happens. And I just want to have the wave beam for just for the sake of being able to use all the items. Now the funny thing about these breakable blocks is the fact that only a certain number of them can be broken at a time. I guess that's maybe to prevent the game from like crashing or something. I don't know. I'd like to know what what the story behind that one was during Metroid's development. Ooh. Now, there's gonna be more of those pits you can fall down there that you can get stuck in, so just be warned. Alright, ooh, oh, that didn't... Oh, I guess you have invincibility frames, you can't kill things with the screw attack, okay. Kill that. Alright. Now, let's be careful here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm not going through there till that thing's dead. Okay. Now... I can see something over there. Okay, it was just a zoomer. Or a gamer, I think. Jump through here. Pick up those missiles. Over here. Okay, there we go. We're safe now. There we go, missile tank. And I believe that is the last missile tank in all of Norfair. Yep, that is all missile tanks in Norfair. We have all missile tanks in Brinstar and Norfair. So we don't have any reason to come back here except for get more, fighting some stuff. And just to prove to you guys that you will get stuck in here if you go down here. Yeah, there you go. You go down here, you're stuck. And that basically gave me an excuse to pause the game and give you the password. Because today, or well, tonight, we are going to be ending the video of Metroid here. Next time on Metroid, we're going to head back to Brinstar. And we're going to go to, maybe go to a place we've never been to before. I think you guys will like it. See you guys then.